Hello guys, this video is gonna be an explanation on how the current animation combo system is working. So I'm gonna first show you what is working. So you can see it in the wall, the kind of actions that are possible, but if you press B is this punch, if you press N is that slightly slower punch, and if you press M is the kick. So if you press twice the M is the double kick combo. Okay, how is this working? Well, first of all, I'm opening the character. It's here, content, characters, text character, and I'm moving it to this window. Okay, so here we have a combo controller. In the combo controller, we have the first combo attack montage. So basically, it's the montage that is going to be played whenever the input is detected if you aren't doing anything else. So is the three actions are A, B, and C. So A is the lightest, then the middle one, and then the kick is in the C. This obviously can change as there are area attacks and so on, but we will see it. Okay, so very simple action. The first hit is this one with the right hand. So what it's doing, it's playing a very static animation, which is only doing that, but the interpolation is done with the blending of the montage, so it kind of seems that it's hitting something. The total duration is 0.26, and it has only one notify, which is this combo hit event, and it has some parameters about the attack. I think these ones will not remain here. We will need to check how we do it exactly, but it's how it's working right now. So the hit event is that moment where the attack will be considered. And to consider that attack is working, what I do is, in here you can see the hit socket and the radius. What I will do is I place a sphere in that, in a socket that I created that is there. If you set up this debug attack, it will show the sphere. So if we go to the skeleton, we will see here left hand is there, right hand is here. We have also right foot and left foot. Those are for the combo of kicking. Okay, so this one is going to create a sphere of 20 of radius in the right hand, and the action will be apply damage in a value of 15 that is blockable. So as I told you, the number of life points that are decreased will probably be placed somewhere else. But it's a very simple action. So if we arrive to this moment in the animation, it triggers that that hit in every enemy that is within the sphere. Okay, next action. It's combo attack B. It is almost the same, but in this case, it's on the left hand instead of the right one. So it is there, you can see it. That's the kind of sphere that is created. And it's kind of the same thing. It's slightly slower in the animation, so the tempo of the animation is what controls the whole tempo of the combo. We could increase the play rate, but the global thing is that the combo system doesn't care about all of this. So basically it will be the animation who drive the combo speed and everything that goes on. So now we're going to the important one, the kicking one, because this one has the combo inside. Okay, so simple stuff. I will select the hit event, which is the same as before. Sorry, I had something. Okay, so in right foot with a radius of 50, again it's a blockable damage, value of 20. If I show it in debug, you can see that the sphere is created there. So everything that is here when the hit event is triggered will be damaged. And what is relevant about this? So I created the notifiers in 5 different windows or 5 different, well, I don't know how to call it, like graphs, so that it's easier to see it. So first of all, an accept window event. This what while you are in this window from here to here, the input from the player is captured. And what will it do? It is setting that the next action is this one, which is attack with 2 legs. Okay, let me back to the previous one. Okay. So let's imagine that you want to make the combo. You can make it from here up to here. But what is relevant is that it will only be executed in this window. So if you press at this time, it will be stored until you arrive here. If you press at this time, as you are already in the execute input window, it will be automatically played, like immediately. What else is important about this combo? That you have here a vulnerable cancel window. So while you are in this window, if you are attacked, any kind of attack will stop the combo. So even if you had pressed in here any button, it will be stopped. And what it does is that it sends you to this montage, which is a combo cancel animation, which is well, the upside down, and that's it. So I lost it. So yeah, any kind of attack would drive you there. Sync blockable cancel window. This is when the enemy triggers the block. At that particular time, you will be like stunned. How do I represent the stun? Right now is the same animation, but it's slower. This one takes like 2.5 seconds. So that's it. And as you can see, what happens is that you arrive here, you haven't arrived yet to the combo hit event, so your hit wouldn't even be considered. You would be stopped before. Again, imagine that it was like the window was like this. If the enemy tries to block the damage in here, it wouldn't trigger a sync block. That would only be triggering here. And it's the same with the cancel window. So anything that happens, that is any attack that is received at any other time, wouldn't block the combo. Again, if you don't arrive to the combo hit event, your damage will never be applied to anybody. And that's it. So when you execute the input window, what is happening is that you go to another montage. If you are here, it will try to make a fast blend between this and whatever was selected in here, which is this attack with 2 legs that is only triggering, let me show you, as it's in the left foot, it's the same, and this one has more damage, it's 40 instead of 20, but it's very simple. What else? So I just did the dodge system. In here you have another controller, which is dodge, and what is it doing? It's playing 2 different animations. Let me show you in game. So first of all, I lock one enemy by trying to attack it or by pressing Q. You can see it's locked. Okay, so if I move, it's still facing it. By pressing space, it's triggering the dodge, which is the same animation as the being seen blocked, but well. So if I'm running towards the enemy, the dodge is fast, and if I'm running backwards, the dodge is slower. So right now it's not blocking the input, but you can get the global idea. What did I do? Yeah. So if I press back, it is triggering a different animation that is slower. You can see here the setup. So with 0 degrees of difference between where you are looking at and the input that you have, it triggers this animation, which is 0.5 length. With 180, it triggers the one that is 2.5. But I expect this to have, let's imagine like, well, I cannot create this because I already have the 0.0. So I will just for testing purposes do that. And in here, I would expect to have here a 30 and maybe here a 90 and whatever other values that you consider important, so that there are different animations depending on where you are trying to face. And what I would expect on these animations is that they are root motion, so that the animation totally handles everything. About the dodge, I'm gonna show you something. If you are running towards whatever and you try to kick, as you can see, there is like everything is working together. How did I do that? Well, it's very easy. Animations, dodge, and in here in dodge, I'm creating again an accept input window that only accepts the hit with the C and is the right leg, and it executes it at the almost the end of the montage. So if I'm running and I try to hit with a different key like B, I'm trying to press B, it doesn't work. But if I press M, sorry, yeah, you can see it works like that. If I try to do a different dot, so I'm looking there and I move backwards, it doesn't work. It is doing the backwards dot, and that one is only 180 degrees. Sorry, it is 2.5 seconds and it doesn't have anything attached. You can see that by where is it? Well, test character, this blueprint, and the dodge controller. In here it has the animation setup, and the one that is playing when trying to go backwards while dodging is this one, which doesn't have any notify. It's just 2.5 seconds of being upside down. That's the global idea of the system. Any explanation that is missing, I can obviously give you whenever you need. So don't hesitate to ask anything, because it's gonna be basically the daily life that we will have for some months. So, well, see ya, bye bye.